Hello, 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 and today we're going to be covering the new update in Chapter 3, Season 2. I'm going to be going from the least impressive things to the most impressive things. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video. Anyways, first off, we have these Rocket League things, which is crossover, but it's in Creative, which is really interesting. I did have an unreleased prop of one of these cars and this trophy, but now I do not need them since they are fully released in-game. And I think this is really cool that we're getting other games props in Creative, since Epic now owns it, and had done several collaborations, so that's all for that. Okay, we actually got the Anvil rocket launcher now. So this works just as you would think. It's just the Anvil rocket launcher, locks onto vehicles. Like if I just place down a vehicle right now, and you can see that it locks on, and there you go. See? Right. Anyways, that's all for the Anvil rocket launcher. Now this is a big update. Okay, so we have all of the IO things. So here we are. The first bit is the fortress. Like, it's an entire prefab. We've got all the galleries as well, but I'm just gonna show off the prefabs. So the fortress, it's just exactly as it seems. We got these really cool floor pieces, all of the different pieces. It's like identical. Everything is exactly the same. All of these really cool props. I just can't believe that we're finally getting the IO props. We also have the blimps, which I didn't think would get until next chapter, which are some really cool props, especially this back part. I think this looks really cool. And it's also got the automatic opening doors that I'm pretty sure are also from the grotto. And if you can just explore around here, and it just looks awesome. We have the covert cavern, different bits, or command cavern, depending on which season you look at it from. But over here we have this big tall tower and the main building. We also have this dock thing that is tilted on the BR island. I don't recognize this from BR, but I think it's on top of command cavern. I think it's the dock for the airships. I am going to move on to the next thing. This is going to be the best thing of the video, and so make sure to stick around. Okay, so we have a little thing over here. It's the prop mover. This is like the prop manipulation device, except you can move it. So you can see with the little settings here, you can see you can change how far you move it, how fast you move it. It's like the time from start, if it's from a start of the game, or you can trigger it on a channel. And there's even more advanced settings, like on AI collision, on damage collision, on player collision. All of this stuff that you can tell it to do stuff, because it can continue, it can stop, it can reverse, it can push the person, and it can do damage on collision. I'm thinking of so many different levels for death runs and different things. And it can do prop damage, path complete action. It can just stop once it's done, or it can ping pong all the way back and just keep going, which I think is really cool. And this is a great device to have, though it's not in the Epic official patch notes, so I'm pretty worried that this is going to get removed pretty soon. And I know I said that this would be the end here, but there are some extra little details with some other devices that I'll go over now. So now you can see I'm going to demonstrate with the wildlife spawner, although this goes for creatures like the zombies, it goes for the guards, and the sentries. So if you have a look in it, then you can actually see that the health, which used to be at a max of 5,000, I think, is now all the way up to 10,000, which is really OP, because now you can have some raptors going around that are almost impossible to kill, so you can have some boss fights with these creatures, which will be insanely cool to see. Not as cool as a custom boss fight, but I think that it's really cool to see because getting more health, so they can be integrated into boss fights. Anyways, this was a really cool update, and so glad we got all of this. But now that's the end of the video, and if you want to support me, then consider subscribing. These videos take a lot of effort, so please leave a like and leave a comment if you feel like. Anyway, peace.